Yes, 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 yes. You can see the team won 4 goals to nil. The game is over. Wonderful game. Chelsea absolutely smashed through this Preston side, um, and seeing the team through to the next round. So wonderful win. Happy with the result. 4-0. But though the 4 goals sort of depict dominance. So if you hadn't watched the match, if you had not seen the game from start to finish, or maybe if you only caught the last 30, 20 minutes of the game, you probably said Chelsea dominated this game and deserved to be 4-0 winners. I think the 4-0 result is a bit slightly harsh on Preston, but happy with the win anyways. Now, so big up to Broja, got his goal. Big up to Thiago Silva as well, came on to get the second goal as well. And then Enzo got his goal. Sterling with a sublime free kick. Wonderful, very good goal. But we still have the same problem. The same problem with Mauricio Pochettino. At least I still have the same problem with Mauricio Pochettino. I don't know if you all are happy with it. If you saw his starting lineup and you were fine with it, but I wasn't at all. You know, playing Malo Gusto at left back doesn't make any sense to me. Only so you can play Alfio Gilchrist. Congrats to the young lad. He's got his debut, his full debut, I think. I think this is the first time he started for the senior team. So praise to him. As in, congrats to him. He's done well. But having him play at right back was just, in my opinion, futile. In my personal opinion, it was futile because one, I don't think he's one of these young kids that have bags of pace that can run down the flanks. I think he's hardworking, he has aggression, he has discipline, he can put pressure. So I think maybe someone that should be playing at centre back or be pushed in to be in that sixth row, just in front of the back four. But that fullback position, no, because um, Preston North End winger on that flank was just roasting him for pace. He showed grit, he got stuck in, but the winger was roasting him for pace. So um, big up to him for his debut, but for me again, Pochettino shouldn't have started him at least not ahead of Malo Gusto, having to push Malo Gusto to left back. Malo Gusto should have been at right back. And you could see in the first half, Malo Gusto was struggling. He and Mikhailo Modric were making similar runs. As opposed to the winger makes the overlapping runs, and then the winger makes, the winger makes the runs to the Bayala to checks in infield, and then the fullback makes the overlapping runs, and then to provide support for the winger. But Malagusto was struggling, so Sterling wasn't having a really good game as well. Palmer had the only chance, I think, of the first half of note. He missed it. He was trying to chip the keeper a bit, but he missed it. So, it's called Palmer. Everyone's allowed one of those, but the first half was nothing to write home about. And then the second half, Broja got his goal, I think, crossing from Enzo. So Broja got his goal, got the first goal, could have got the second one from across from Mikhailo Modric. He was just unlucky. He just slightly, ever so slightly, went above the bar. And then you had goals coming from Thiago Silva via corner. He converted it in his usual style, making the late runs to the 6-yard box, converted. And then you had Sterling with a sublime free kick. I give him a lot of grief because I just know his limitations, and they were even on display today again. But you give him man praise for what he's done. Give praise when it's due. So very good goal, lovely finish, and then Enzo got a goal. Now at this point, can we all just stop and think about VAR? Sometimes I feel the VAR officials, they just want to do the utmost to show you that they're actually working when they're not doing anything. Because Enzo's goal, he was so onside, way onside. So from the first replay, we would have seen he was onside. That was a goal, 4-0. Happy days. But they kept on zooming in, zooming out, trying to put how many million lines. Still, it was clear as day that he was onside. And it was funny and frustrating in equal measure. They were trying to see if the ball had deflected off, the Preston North End defender, if he had got the last touch, so he could to determine if Enzo was offside. Now that would have only come in if Enzo was initially onside and then had gone offside, and then you use that touch to determine if indeed the ball had come off the defending team's player. But he was actually onside, so there was no need to go into the second phase and try to, give extra analysis. So for me, happy with the result, happy with, I think, with the last 20, 30 to 25 minutes of the game, or 25 minutes of the game. But all in all, Pochettino again, doing himself no favors, doing the team no favors, doing certain players on the team no favors as well. Playing Malagusta out of position, and a young boy, Alfred Gilchrist, playing in that place where I think he struggled in my opinion. He was okay, but he struggled. And and then for me, if you want to use the resources available from the academy, why not go on and get one of the academy players, you know, that are actual left backs? Get those players that are actual left backs, as opposed to trying to overthink the selection. Because all through this season, Mauricio Pochettino has overthought the selection of this team. Now, if I come to the end of the video, I would like to say congratulations to the guys who made their full debut today, first team debut, and that was Michael Golden. He came on, could have scored, but unfortunately I think the ball just came too quickly for him, and then he just rolled into the arms of the goalkeeper. So, but congrats to him on his debut. And then as well, David Washington, I think he played against Brentford. So just not exactly his debut because he played for the team, but good to see him get some minutes. And I think with Jackson out, I would like to see him get even more minutes as well. I'd like to see him get more minutes, maybe be the actual second striker between now and February, when the African Nations Cup will be over, and then Jackson would be back. So that's my take on the game. Let me know what your thoughts are on the game. Do you think it was a splendid performance, 10 over 10? What do you think the result? What do you think about the game? How would you score the game? How would you score the performance? How would you score Pochettino? What do you think about Pochettino? Do you think he still deserves to be the manager of the team? I know this is a weird question to ask off the back of a 4-0 win, but just let me know what you think. Do you think, oh yeah, he's the one to take the team forward to the promised land, so to speak? Or do you think certain changes need to be made at least come the summer? Well, at this point, we've come to the end of the video today. Thanks for watching, and see you yet on another video, and that which will be the recap to the FA Cup games, and that will be on Monday, I think, when all the games would have been played. So at this point, have a splendid evening and do